Hey guys, Dr. Rob here today. I want to welcome you to another one of my whiteboard sessions where we are going to talk about 12 anti-inflammatory foods that are specific for what? The thyroid gland. That's right, 12. So all of these foods are going to be anti-inflammatory for the thyroid gland. But before I cover them, make sure you take a second, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications button, the little bell so you know when I'm on, and share it with a friend. So, okay. All of these are going to be anti-inflammatory, that's a given, but let's talk about why and how they work with the thyroid. So the first one's going to be quinoa. Quinoa is it's a seed actually, but it's a great food for the thyroid if you're looking for more of a carbohydrate high seed because you just need some more carbs in your diet. One of the great things about it is it's super high in the two plant antioxidants called quercetin and camphorol. So these two are super powerful anti-inflammatory antioxidants. In fact, the quercetin content is really high in quinoa. Quercetin is anti-inflammatory, antiviral, anti-cancer, and may even be an antidepressant. So quinoa, excellent. Sweet potatoes are so wonderful for the thyroid gland. Here's how they work. Sweet potatoes contain a certain type of fiber called viscous fiber. It's a blend of soluble and insoluble fiber, really, is what they have. And that fiber is fermented and feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut. Now, the reason why that's important is the beneficial bacteria in your gut then make what are called short-chain fatty acids. Now, short-chain fatty acids, they actually feed your intestinal cells. Just like gas makes a car go, it's fuel for the car, short-chain fatty acids, they feed your intestinal cells so that way those cells can start to function properly. They can start to heal and repair. And most importantly, especially if there's an autoimmune thyroid case present, they can start to seal up the leaky gut that may be connected to your Hashimoto's or Graves' disease. So sweet potatoes are a great source of carbs if you're looking for a source of carbs for your thyroid. Now, the next one, the next carb here is going to be cantaloupe. Cantaloupe, super easy to digest, really soothing, really anti-inflammatory, and blueberries, specifically wild-caught blueberries. Why are wild-caught blueberries so vital for the thyroid? Wild-caught blueberries have the capacity to pull heavy metals out of the body. And the reason why this matters is mercury is a heavy metal that's found in many of our seafoods, mercury fillings if you still got them in your teeth, and that mercury interferes with the absorption of iodine into the thyroid gland. Now, your thyroid needs iodine in order to manufacture thyroid hormone. So, if you have mercury in your system and it's blocking iodine from getting into your thyroid gland, we got a problem. Blueberries, wild blueberries specifically, not wild caught, but wild blueberries are wonderful for pulling heavy metals out of your body, which is great for your thyroid. So, let's move it over to proteins. So some great proteins. We're going to talk about some animal-based and then some plant-based. The first one is sablefish. A lot of people have heard of sablefish. Sablefish has one of the best, if not the best, fatty acid profile for seafood. It is super high in the essential fatty acid EPA, which is powerful anti-inflammatory for the body. And when we're looking at a thyroid problem, we're not looking at really a thyroid problem. We're looking at a whole body problem, and we're looking at pulling inflammation down in the system as a primary thing. So sablefish is a really great anti-inflammatory fish, very high, very great essential fatty acid profile between EPA and DHA. Those are the two essential fatty acids. Salmon, same exact reason, just a different fish to enjoy. I have both in my freezer, or I probably have both. I might be out of sable right now, but I definitely have salmon. Wild caught, of course. Go wild caught with your salmon. Make sure you go wild caught. The farm salmon is really garbagey. It has like dioxin in it and other toxins and chemicals. They color it. It's blah, we don't want it. So let's talk about some plant-based sources of protein for the thyroid. Hemp seeds, guys. Hemp seeds are one of the complete proteins for vegetables. So when we look at a protein being complete, it means it has all the amino acids in it that the human body can't make on its own. Okay, so those particular amino acids are all in hemp seeds, which is great because they are anti-inflammatory as well as they provide a complete amount of protein. Your thyroid makes thyroid hormone from iodine and protein. So you need protein, specifically the amino acid tyrosine. Hemp seeds are a great source of tyrosine, and so are kidney beans. Kidney beans are an excellent, in fact, all beans are an excellent source of tyrosine, and you need beans. Just make sure if you're getting your beans in a can, it's a BPA-free can, because the BPA can actually irritate and damage the thyroid. So we don't want any BPA in our cans if we're going with kidney beans. Okay, let's talk about fats. So avocado, great fat, great fiber. For the same reason sweet potatoes are great, avocado is great. The fiber in avocado feeds the beneficial bacteria. They make short-chain fatty acids, which then feed the intestinal cells so that leaky gut can start to heal up and we can start to improve the health of our thyroid. Olive oil, super anti-inflammatory, very high in oleic acid. About 73% of the fatty acids that are in olive oil are oleic acid. There was a study that was done, it was on over 800,000 people, and olive oil was the only oil that was found to reduce stroke significantly. So olive oil, a Mediterranean diet food, is excellent as a fat for thyroid. Brazil nuts are wonderful, they're anti-inflammatory, but they're also very high in selenium, and selenium is needed for healthy thyroid function. It's a great antioxidant for the thyroid, but more importantly, it helps in the conversion of T4 to T3, which is the active form of thyroid hormone. So we got to make sure we got great selenium. And then coconut, also because of the fiber content, it tastes delicious. If you're doing coconut oil, it's loaded with medium chain triglycerides, which are very easy for your body to burn. And as a matter of fact, they usually don't get stored as fat in your body. So here are 12 anti-inflammatory foods that are pretty specific for your thyroid. Pick some of these up, put a comment down below, let me know what you think. Make sure you hit the notifications button, the subscribe button, the share. There's so many buttons these days, right? Hit some button below me and follow me along. And thank you for being here today. And I'll catch you at the next whiteboard session. See ya.